How can I stop Quick Look autoplay for media on macOS? If you love using Quick Look on your Mac but find it automatically plays videos or audio files when you preview them, you're not alone. Many users want to stop this autoplay feature to avoid unexpected sounds or interruptions. Quick Look is a handy tool that lets you peek at files quickly by selecting them and pressing the spacebar. But it doesn't have a simple setting to turn off autoplay for media files. Instead, you need to try a few different methods to manage this behavior. One way is to disable the Quick Look generators that handle media previews. These are small plugins stored in the System folder called System Library Quick Look, and sometimes in your user folder at Quick Look media generators, like the one for videos or audio files, can cause Quick Look to autoplay media. If you move or renames these generators, Quick Look might stop autoplaying media files. But be careful, because changing system files can cause issues or instability. Only do this if you're comfortable with advanced troubleshooting and understand the risks involved. Another option is to clear the Quick Look cache. Sometimes, cached data can cause media to autoplay repeatedly. You can do this by opening the terminal application and typing the command qlmanage rcache. This resets the cache but doesn't directly disable autoplay. It's a good step if you notice persistent autoplay issues after updating or changing files. You can also avoid triggering Quick Look altogether. Since Quick Look activates when you press the spacebar or select a file in certain Finder views like column view, simply avoiding these actions can prevent autoplay. For example, you can disable the preview pane in Finder by going to the View menu and unchecking the preview option. This way, you won't accidentally activate Quick Look on media files. It's important to note that macOS does not offer a built-in setting to turn off media autoplay in Quick Look. And like some browsers or media players, there's no toggle to disable autoplay directly within the system preferences. If autoplay is a big issue, your best bet is to be cautious when previewing media files or to disable the preview pane in Finder. Advanced users can experiment with disabling or modifying Quick Look generators, but always proceed with caution. In comparison, other operating systems like Windows have different ways to control media preview behavior, often through settings in File Explorer or third-party tools. But on macOS, managing autoplay in Quick Look mainly involves system tweaks or avoiding certain actions. Remember, the safest approach is to avoid activating Quick Look on media files if you don't want them to autoplay. Or, you can disable the preview pane in Finder to prevent accidental previews altogether. So, while there's no simple switch to turn off autoplay in Quick Look, you can manage it by adjusting system files, clearing caches, or just being mindful of how you preview files. Each method has its pros and cons, but with a little care, you can keep your media from playing unexpectedly and make your macOS experience smoother.